recently did a video on a 72-year-old rider named Greg who attended our ride called the Outlaw Run.
This here terrain will get you laughing like a little sick coyote.
One of the comments below in that video was maybe a more interesting topic would be not about the 72-year-old rider who's made it and is still riding, but the 40-year-old rider who has a beat-up body and feels like shit physically, but wants to make it to 72. 30 years of riding. All of you guys that ride out there know how hard this sport is on the body, especially if you're a fast and aggressive guy. You've got the injuries, I'm sure of it. So how do you go from 42 and make it to 70? It's simple. You need to set that as an objective and then create a strategy on how to get there. One, you need to change your expectations. If you're in your 30s and your 40s and you haven't had the big one yet, the big crash, the broken tib fib, the shattered foot, the torn rotator cuff, 4 broken ribs, all that tells me is that you're still riding fast and you're still taking risks. If you've had the big one, it means you want to continue to ride, but you realize the catastrophic consequences of making bad decisions. I am in that place. I've been in that place since I've been 40. Although difficult, you need to somehow get a hold of your brain while you're riding your motorcycle and limit the risks that you take. I'm not trying to talk you out of going fast. You'll be ready when you're ready. And I can't tell you otherwise. You're going to be fast until you don't want to be fast anymore. I don't know what assists you in that decision, but oftentimes it's a catastrophic crash. You need to grab a hold of your brain, stuff the beast back in the cage, and keep him locked up there. Because that beast gets you hurt on a dirt bike. Unless you've been riding dirt bikes at a high level since you were a kid, and you're so good that you rarely come off the motorcycle. Those people exist. They're a world apart from our gang. And they're a world apart from most people that I know. The other thing that you need to do, and nobody wants to do this, nobody, especially not me, you need to get in some semblance of physical condition. And I don't mean the physical condition you're in right now, because most of you, probably dusting Dorito crumbs off their shirt as you're watching the video. As much as we all dislike this, you need to find a place where you can improve your physical condition, whether that's fasting, whether it's keto diet, whether it's calorie counting, whether it's some combination of fitness, weightlifting, swimming. Oh, jiu-jitsu would be a good one. Anything where you get physically in condition and it's not destroying your soul to do so. So how do you go from 42 to 72 and keep your body intact where you can continue to do this magical thing for 30 years? Expectations and physical fitness. It's not the entire answer, but it is part of the answer, and I think a big part. So I don't know if you agree or disagree. I don't know if there's other important variables or factors that we've overlooked, but if you can change your expectations and you can have some semblance of fitness, you're already on your way to staying on the motorcycle for an extended period of time.